In this video, we are going to answer two of the most common questions beginners have. What exactly is SQL and why does every analyst needs to know? By the end of this video, you will have a clear answer to both the questions. So let's dive in. So what exactly is SQL? Imagine you're shopping online during a big sale. There are millions of products on the website, but you're not going to scroll all of them. Instead of you just type like show me smartphones under 20,000 with at least 4-star ratings sorted from highest to lowest. Within seconds, the website finds exactly what you're looking for. That's essentially what SQL does. SQL stands for Structured Query Language, and it's the language we use to communicate with databases. Instead of searching products, SQL searches data. You ask a question, the database gives you an answer. Now, what is a database? Think of it as a giant digital warehouse that stores information such as customers, orders, products, employees, or sales transactions. And SQL helps us to retrieve, filter, sort, group, and analyze all of the information in seconds. That's why SQL is often called as language of data. Here's the key differences. Excel is amazing for a few thousand rows of data, but what happens when your company has millions of customers records or 10 million transactions? Or Excel hears this Excel slows down and crashes and just can't handle it. SQL, on the other hand, is built for that scale. It handles millions of rows instantly, and unlike Excel, where you have to click, drag, filter, and repeat, SQL lets you write your logic once and run it anytime. So it's reusable, automatable, and much faster. Also, in real world, data rarely lives in one file. You will have a customer table, an order table, a product table, all separate. SQL lets you connect all of them together, what's called a join. We will cover the topic in future video. Excel is like managing a small notebook. SQL is like managing an entire library. Okay, let's look at some SQL query. Don't worry, this is easier than it looks. Here's a simple query. We have a table called employees with names and salaries. We want to find everyone's earnings more than 50,000 rupees, sorted from highest to lowest. Look at how the query reads. Select name, salary, that's what columns we want to see. From employees, that's which table we are looking in. Where salary is greater than 50,000, that's our filter. And order by salary descending. That sorts the results from highest to lowest. Now, read it out loud, like show me the name and salary of employees from the employee table where salary is above 50,000, sorted from highest to lowest. That's it. That's SQL. It reads almost like plain English. This is one of the things I love about SQL. It's logical, it's readable, and once you understand the structure, every query follows the same pattern. You just fill the blanks. Let me walk you through 6 things analysts do every single day using SQL. First thing is pulling the reports. If your manager asks what was our revenue last month, like broken down by region, with SQL, you will just write one query and you have the answer in seconds. No pivot table, no manual filtering. Second one is cleaning messy data. Before you build any dashboard, you just need to clean the data. So SQL helps you to find nulls, duplicates, and errors and fix them all in one place. Third one is combining tables. So here in real job, data is separate across multiple tables. SQL joins commands lets you combine them, like attaching customer names to their order history. And now, fourth one is tracking trends. Like if we want to see month over month growth or cumulative totals or weekly averages, like SQL has built-in window functions for exactly this. Next thing is fifth one is to answering business questions. Who are our top 10 if we want to find out the top 10 customers or which product had the highest written rate. So SQL answers these directly without exporting to Excel. Like sixth one is feeding your dashboards, like tools like Power BI, Tableau. They all run on SQL queries and background. Learning SQL makes you better at those tools too. So let's be practical. Like most people don't learn SQL because it's fun. They learn it because employers ask for it. Like, look at these numbers. Like 82% of data analyst job postings require SQL. That's not a nice to have, it's must have. So SQL is the number one most requested like skill in the analyst job description, ahead of Excel, Power BI, Python, everything. And analysts who know SQL are reported to be up to four times more productive than those who don't than those who don't know, because they can get answers directly instead of waiting for someone else to pull the data. SQL is important. Now, where do you actually start? Here's a simple four-step patterns. Like first step is to pick a free SQL tool. You don't need to install anything here. Like these are just free for to use. And second step is to learn the basics first. You have to don't jump to advanced topics right away. Like firstly, you have to master select from where and group by commands. And third step is to practice on real data. Like Kaggle has free data sets you can download and query. So, and also GitHub has SQL practice projects. Even a simple CSV file is enough to start. And also fourth step is to build a small project. So this is the step most beginners skip, but don't skip it. Build a simple sales analysis or like customer report. Put it on your resume. It shows employers you or recruiters you actually use what you have learned. Before we wrap up, here's the one thing I want you to remember. You don't need to master SQL overnight. Every SQL expert started with their first select statement and also learn the basics and practice consistently, build a few projects, and before long, you will be solving real business problems with data.